Welcome to 82 Toothpicks, a podcast from the Huizenga Law Firm. I'm Thad, and I'm joined by Ethan and Joselyn as we break down our favorite movies and uncover the estate planning gems hidden within them. From comedies and dramas to family sagas, we're talking about the films we love and the legacy lessons they teach. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's talk about the movie. Welcome to today's show. We're doing a podcast on something that, gosh, I almost want to say is irregular, but this isn't the first Disney cartoon we've done.
It's not.
It's not. Jocelyn, what movie are we talking about today?
Coco.
Why did we pick Coco?
I mean, it's about dead people, so it fits.
Oh my gosh. Why wouldn't we pick Coco?
Yeah, you know, it is about dead people, but for the majority of the movie, every character is dead and confused about the living person.
Correct.
And that threw me off. They were worried about him.
Yeah. We picked Coco because it's some of our kids' favorite movies right now, at least.
And they requested it.
And
like
they asked
Cash
us to do it.
requested it.
Isn't this movie like 10 years old, though?
17.
Okay, so almost.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't like a new one. When was Cash born?
1918.
18.
Yeah, 17.
So he's obsessed with it, and it's older than him.
He's not obsessed with it anymore, but when
Sure.
he was like one,
That was the thing.
we went hard on Moana, and then it was Coco.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Cars came out in 2006,
Shoot.
and that was Jason's. That
Go-to.
might still be his favorite movie.
Yeah. Really?
So,
It's just cute. Like,
Sure.
oh yeah, this movie
it's
it's just fun.
yeah.
And it's not my favorite Pixar movie.
Okay.
By any stretch.
What is?
But I had only seen this once until relatively recently, and now I've actually watched it a couple of times in the last, several weeks.
Sure.
And then Archer this is his favorite, so
Okay.
he has it on from time to time. So I've seen bits of it from here and there. But the music in this movie is so fun. It's so fun.
I think I'd never seen it before, and I think I confused it with that other show, Coco Melon, which people have told me to stay away from.
Yes.
That's smart.
It's completely different.
Not the same.
Not
at
even
No,
all.
it's
the same
not at all the same thing.
Um,
Coco Melon is like the nursery rhymes and lullabies, and it, like,
Coco Melon. Sorry.
don't even
Don't
do it.
even do it. Okay.
Steer
Just
clear.
jump right
I-
into like,
Yes.
are
Go
you
straight
afraid
to-
of the dark
Go
or something?
straight. No, just go straight to Bluey.
Straight to Bluey.
Straight to Bluey.
Straight to Bluey.
Have you watched Bluey?
Mhm.
Dude, you're lucky.
Why?
I feel like the 2-year-olds these days, like today,
Mhm.
are hard into Bluey, and it's a good stage. Like when Cash was 2, we had Blippi, and we were a little late to Coco Melon, thank God. I mean, we had like a year of Coco Melon, and then I was like, we're done. But Bluey is such a good little kid show.
I've gotten mixed reviews on it. I have some friends who are like, this is it. Like you're saying, this is the show. And some friends are like, whatever you do, like just stay away from it. The messaging is terrible.
Bluey.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. The messaging
Whoa.
It's not. It's like like as an adult watching it, the dad is hilarious.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's just cute. They're little like blue and
My-
red healers in Australia. They're
If I had
so
to,
cute.
if I had to guess, the
Mhm.
people who say steer clear of it are not millennials.
Older or younger?
Younger.
Really?
Because I relate
To the dad.
to the dad.
Oh,
like-
yeah.
like crazy.
Sure.
It is
That's why it's funny, right? Because
Yeah.
it's our generation raising their kids. Yeah,
It's
I
just-
just find it
it's
so
cute
funny.
and
Yeah.
it's funny.
And we don't watch it a lot because our kids
No,
are older. but
right.
yeah,
And they're
I've
little
seen-
sisters. So I thought Bluey was a boy forever. But she's not. Bluey is a girl
Mhm.
and her little sister Bingo.
Mhm.
We had a Bluey Monopoly game.
All right.
Oh.
Well, we're off the train. We're off
Yeah,
the tracks here.
It's cute though.
Sure.
Do Bluey.
So I flipped on this movie last night.
What
and-
movie are we watching again?
Coco.
Oh yeah.
And I immediately saw the castle, and it is
Oh, yeah.
completely like decked
Totally,
out.
yeah. Redecorated, essentially.
And then I saw the classic Pixar logo. And I had a teacher in high school who said, Pixar doesn't really just do anything bad. Like, if it's got a Pixar logo on it, it's probably going to be pretty enjoyable. So I immediately thought of him, and then I watched the movie, and first thing I said this morning was like, the artwork in this movie was amazing.
Stunning. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
from the castle throughout the whole movie,
Mhm.
it was
Vibrant,
gorgeous.
bright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
just got a new TV too.
Oh.
I got to tell
with
you.
your
How did it light up?
yeah, with your LED.
Oh my gosh! No, I took those out.
You would have had a seizure.
I'm kind of convinced that that's what broke my last TV. I think.
What?
So the LEDs.
Oh, really? So you don't have them hooked up?
So these Samsungs, you have a Samsung, right?
Yeah.
So they have this like ambient lighting sensors that basically raise the brightness of the TV based on the room.
Sure.
So if it's daytime, it's brighter. If it's nighttime, it's dimmer.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think when I hooked up these LEDs, it
Changed. It burned.
confused
Yeah,
it.
burned out your sensor or whatever.
And it burned half my screen.
Oof.
So I didn't attach the
Okay.
LEDs to the new one.
You can probably
you
turn that
just get a
setting
new
off.
TV?
Really?
Yeah, I would. At least on the newer ones, you probably can.
Yeah.
Because of systems like that, where
Okay.
it has, because people do that all the time. So I would guess you can turn that off.
Okay.
If you want to hook your LEDs up again.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I asked a different friend to help me load the TV into my car at Walmart.
Different from Joselyn?
Yes.
Different from me?
Wait,
I mean,
what?
both, because I didn't help either.
Did I load a TV in your car? No, you took a TV out of my car, right?
Yes.
This movie is stunningly beautiful.
Yeah.
The animation is just, I mean, it's Pixar at its peak.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And people today will tell you Pixar's kind of gone downhill, and I don't necessarily disagree with that, but it's not. I mean, they're so much more consistent with what they produce than any other animation studio out there. I mean, it's exceptional.
Cool. Jocelyn, you want to just walk us through what the movie's about? Sounds like you've seen it the most times.
So Miguel wants to be a musician,
Uh-huh.
but
Yeah, little boy in Mexico.
yep,
Family hates music.
no singing. What did she say? No music. And they hate singing because is it great?
Yeah.
Great?
Mhm.
Is it
It's
okay?
great.
Okay. Grandfather was a singer and like went to pursue his dreams and left the family.
Mhm.
And so his family hates singing, but he kind of like hides out in this top of a weird like barn
Yeah, it's
shed,
in his
whatever.
attic, or the attic of their shop or something.
Yeah. And he watches videos of Ernesto de la Cruz, who is a famous singer in like what, the 50s,
Yeah.
I thought?
Black and white film era.
Yeah.
He's deceased during this movie.
We had just talked about like rewinding VHSs. So when he like puts in the tape of
Oh,
the guy
yeah.
and rewinds it, and then I lost it. Okay.
So he's talking to Machi, whatever guy, a singer guy.
Mariachi singer.
Mariachi singer. And he's talking to him about how he wants to pursue singing and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, there's something
There's
happening.
a talent show here in town.
Yes.
In the square at this gazebo. They call it the Plaza.
Yep.
And he
Tells him about it,
He
so
gives him the guitar and says,
No, because he
hands him the guitar.
And then the grandma comes and whacks him with her shoe.
Abuelita.
Yes, and he's like, I just get a shoe shine. So then he goes down. He doesn't have a guitar. He needs an instrument to play, and no one will lend him an instrument. So he breaks into like I want to say like a mausoleum, but I don't think that's the right word. What is it?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
correct. You
Okay.
nailed it.
And he takes Ernesto's guitar off the wall, and it like I don't know how it like.
So there's this whole sequence of events that leads up to that where he thinks that because of a picture on the ofrenda, the display for Dia de los Muertos, that his family has, there's a picture of his great-great-grandmother and his great-grandmother, who's a baby in the picture, and his dad, or his great-great-grandfather, but the head is torn off.
Mm-hmm.
And
You just see
the
the
great
guitar.
great grandfather is standing there with a guitar, and he realizes in that moment that Ernesto de la Cruz is his great great grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he goes down to the mausoleum to take the guitar and go play in the square. And through
What?
How De La Cruz dies.
I know it's my
Until he was
Cracked
smashed
me
by
up.
a bed.
It was just so like quick.
yeah.
And they just move on and they show his funeral. Like, sorry.
And so through the magic of Pixar, he is still alive, but gets transported to the land of the dead because it's Dia de los Muertos. And the story ensues from there. That's where you...
Yes.
It's that... I don't understand it either. It's like the weird magic thing that happens, and
Yeah.
They don't tell you specifically.
So then he's on the other side, and he's trying to figure out how to get back. But he's trying to find Ernesto.
Yeah. because
to get his his family finds him,
Mhm.
and
his dead family.
yes,
His great grandma and his great uncles and great aunts and so on and so forth.
they find him, and he wants to get home, but they have to send him home. But he wants a blessing that he can continue.
He needs a blessing to get home, and
blessing.
and great grandma
I pledge allegiance to the
won't give him her blessing without him saying he will never play music again.
Keep going.
The blessing's the key part of that's like the moment, because then he figures out, oh, I can go to my great grandfather
And get the blessing from him.
That doesn't keep me from playing music.
correct,
Mhm.
because he's a musician,
Right.
And along the way he meets Hector, and he
I
meets,
love Hector.
and he has Dante,
The dog.
the dog, the Alabrije.
That dog. I loved that dog. That reminded me of my last dog so much.
Is he dumb?
No, he's a sausage that got dropped in a barber shop.
Ew.
That's straight from the movie, Jess.
Does the grandma say that? Who says
No,
that?
the twin uncles.
Oh.
Looks like a regular dog or a sausage that got dropped in a barber shop.
It's good.
I love the TSA stuff. Like, you can't go to
You're
the
on
other
your
side.
dentist ofrenda. You may go, and he has like just a grill.
Yeah, yeah. The security to go over the bridge of flower petals.
Yeah, it's
I love the marigolds.
It's cool.
I love that.
And then that's the magic
Mm-hmm.
device, so to speak, that the blessing is represented by the.
That's why Hector, he just sinks into it.
Yeah.
I loved that part. I thought that part was so funny.
He stops and he's just cranky.
Your picture's on your dentist ofrenda. It's
Cool.
funny.
a lot of culture things in this movie
Mhm.
that I had no idea were things.
Mhm.
I had heard some of these words before, but I guess I didn't really understand what was going on. But they did a really good job of explaining it. Like,
Mhm.
this is why we do this every year. This is the point. This
Mhm.
is the concept of the afterlife. Somebody could leave that afterlife
Yeah.
once they're forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
So have all these people like, I got to make sure my family remembers me,
Mhm.
right? Like, that's such a unique concept.
That was, I get that.
Sure.
That was a sad part for me
Okay, why is that?
when Miguel is talking to Hector and
Mhm.
he's like, he wanted to be able to see his daughter again, whatever.
Mhm.
Or somebody had to remember him, but like Miguel wouldn't get back in time
True.
to put his picture on the ofrenda. So he was going to die and never
And-
see Coco again.
Yeah, and
Because as soon as she died, she would forget him and he would move on. So they would never see each other again.
Yeah, she was the last living person who
Yeah.
remembered him in life.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was because I was like, well, like the first time I watched it, I was like, well, they're going to see each other again when she dies,
Mm-hmm.
not realizing like as soon as she dies, he's gone.
Mhm.
So,
But here's, and this is a lead into the estate planning conversation later.
Sure.
This is our first elder law movie
Mm.
because Coco has dementia.
Mm.
She's
Yeah.
forgetting. She's not dead yet. She's forgetting.
Yeah.
She forgets Elena, the
Who's that?
grandma, abuelita.
Oh. And she calls Miguel something when they're playing wrestling.
Yeah.
When he's playing wrestling with her at the beginning.
Yeah, I don't remember what she says there, but
he's like,
she's-
actually, I'm Miguel, but she doesn't remember.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
exactly it. And it's those little blips throughout the
you're right.
the movie where they show her and her memory is failing and she's in her chair and she never goes anywhere but in her chair. That's all you ever see of her. Yeah, it's our first elder law movie.
Good point.
It's sad.
It
I
is
think I
sad.
cried like
It
4
really
times
is.
when they're down in that like well thing and Hector's like,
and he's
we're screwed.
distraught
Yes.
because Coco's going to forget me and
Mhm. And then when he realizes and he's like, what does he say? He's my family. And they're so happy. I'm proud to be his family. Like, I just thought that was so cute. And the end, like, where you see them, like, Mommy Imelda and Hector and Coco walking across the Golden Bridge together. I was like,
she's still
oh my
super
God.
old.
Yeah.
She's got her long white braids.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah. Like they were.
They look how they looked when they died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Mhm.
This is a fun movie.
It is. It's a cute movie. Hector is a D-bag.
Do you
Not Hector.
Ernesto.
Ernesto. What a piece of crap.
Yeah, I didn't know Pixar showed movies where they murder people.
Yeah. Sure,
But-
of course they do.
But then I was thinking of Toy Story, like they show a kid like taking parts and putting them on other people. Like,
Yup.
like Pixar's pretty good about like, well, we'll tackle some of these things. Like,
Let's see what happens here.
we don't need to like shield kids too much. Like, it's not
Right.
gory.
Yeah.
It's not Coco Melon.
They took so many shots of tequila though.
I kept thinking, where does it go?
They're,
Yeah, 'cause
They're
they're just-
they're skeletons. Like what? He just did a shot and it just disappeared.
I heard about the skeleton who walked into a bar one time
Oh boy!
and said, "Can I get a beer and a mop?"
Hey,
Oh,
that's a Thad joke.
bad joke.
Joss, do you have a favorite scene in this movie?
Oh man,
I mean, there's lots of fun ones, but
Mhm.
do you have one that just is your favorite?
I like when he's singing. The old Hector is singing to the old guy who's gonna
Oh, yes.
pass away.
Yeah,
pass
the
on,
one
and
who's
he's like,
who's being forgotten.
yes,
Yeah.
and he's like he wanted to borrow something, and he's like
Guitar.
my guitar. What is it? He says something else. My femur. Where's my femur? And
I
was
want
like,
my femur.
my femur. And I was like, oh my God. And then he lifts up his legs. He's like, my femur. It's so funny. I like when Hector is singing to him to like help him pass on. I thought that like there's
It's
a lot
very
of like
sweet.
sweet little
yeah, it's
moments
very
like that.
sweet. Yeah.
I also like I love the whole movie.
Yeah, it's good.
When Mommy Melda is coming at Ernesto and she's like, you killed the love of my life. And Hector's like, I'm the love of your life. I don't know. I'm so mad at you. I was like, that is funny. And then
Seemed
they
like
kind of like,
seemed like a distinctly Jocelyn moment.
yes,
Actually.
like, I don't know. I just like when they like come together, like they get to be back together because they all hated him
Yeah.
without knowing him because they thought he ran off.
Abandoned
and
her.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
chose a career over his family,
and then
and
it
that's
turns
not
out
at all
that's
what
not what
happened.
happened.
He was poisoned,
Yeah.
and he had no choice, and so he had been living in the land of the land of the
Land
dead.
of the dead. Yeah.
I was like, is that the right word? He had been living in the land of the dead by himself for so long.
Yeah.
And then now
and
finally,
he's like this charlatan. He's trying to get out.
Frida, I didn't think you were coming.
Yeah. He's dressed all in drag and trying to escape the land of the dead so he can
Yes.
go see his family.
Yes.
That's funny.
And I liked that when they like came back together and got to be a family again.
Yeah,
Like that was sweet.
Yeah. It's a very the movie is very much about who's your family.
Mm-hmm. Because
I
then
love that theme.
not Coco. I always want to call Miguel Coco. Miguel says that at the beginning. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of this family. I don't. And then he like never sees them because he
Mhm.
runs away. And then he's like, oh, I want to go home. You know?
Thad, you got a favorite?
Sorry. Why is the movie called Coco? If that's
Coco's the
Because-
grandma.
because-
It's at the
It's about her.
yes.
so it's about her dad and her legacy going
Mhm.
forward.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So she, even though she has very few
The whole
lines, she's
movie
just-
pivots around her.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because she is the reason that Hector comes into play, and Miguel is trying to save Hector so that Hector can be remembered.
By
Because
Coco.
otherwise, by Coco.
Okay.
Because otherwise, he passes on to the
Mhm.
dead.
And I want to get to your favorite scene, but on that topic, one of the things that I struggled with for the first couple times I saw this movie is if Hector disappears or is going to disappear because the only person who remembers him from when he was alive forgets him
Mhm.
or passes away or whatever. How does her remembering him keep him from disappearing?
Sure. So
Because
it's all about the photo, right? So like they don't have a photo of him, but they don't need the photo because she remembers him. But when she dies, there's nobody left to remember him. But that's when Miguel puts up his photo.
right, and combine that with
Sure.
Coco telling her family stories of him.
Yes.
That memory carries on as well.
Mhm.
But I did not figure that out
Mhm.
until a couple of times in watching through the movie.
Yeah.
All right, what's your
So
favorite? Then?
favorite
you
scene
got a
is-
favorite?
Yeah. So maybe the climax of the movie is where the old gal that doesn't narrow it down.
Coco?
She
No.
Mommy
no.
Imelda.
She is on stage. She's being pursued by security,
Yeah,
and she grabs the
she
microphone.
Gets stuck
and
on
starts,
the
yeah.
lift that goes up, and now
Yes.
she's center stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she starts doing her song and dance, and then Ernesto comes in, and they have this duet where they are
And she
like
just
fighting on
whoops him.
stage.
Yes.
But it becomes this performance, and like the crowd's into it, and they don't know it's like not
Mhm.
rehearsed.
Conflict. Yeah.
So I thought that was well choreographed.
Yeah,
Is
it's
weird
well
because it's a
staged.
cartoon,
Yeah.
but I liked how they put things together, and he's playing guitar off stage and he has a mic, and then at one point she ditches her mic but they can still hear, and I was like,
that happens a few times in the movie. So like when when Miguel is gonna play in the talent competition to get to Ernesto's party, the MC is this lady, and she's got this mic, and probably about half the time that she's talking, the mic is over here and she's across the stage.
Yes.
And it's still just like everybody can hear.
Yes.
I love when I still want to call him Coco. Miguel and Hector sing
That's a great
on
scene
stage,
too.
and he's like, "I want to sing
And
Remember Me," and he's like, "No,
Don't sing that.
way overplayed." And then everyone's like, "Remember Me," like practicing. He's like, "Okay," but I can't think of the song.
Un poco loco.
Yes, it's so good. Me and Cash sing it all the time.
Every time the skeletons like
Said, "Put them on your head."
like they are dancing and they do a turn or something, their head pops off, so they're still looking at the audience, and their body turns, and then it comes back down.
Hector in that scene when they're playing together and he's singing with Miguel, he all the crazy contortions he does with his body to line up with this thing is crazy and this thing is crazy, and he's doing all these different arrangements of his own skeleton. It's
Where
like,
should I put my shoes? On me more. She said, "Put them on your head." It's so cute. I love it. I love that movie.
it's good.
What's your favorite part?
So I've got a couple of really favorite ones. We talked a little bit about the scene with the Mexican wrestler before we started
The
recording.
luchador.
Yes. And the security guard hands him his head so he can take a selfie with him.
Yes.
That's funny. But the scene that I think is so, like, if it was done in like a live action kind of setting, would be absolutely impressive, is the scene where Miguel is at the party and he jumps up on the railing and he gets the whole party's attention and he starts playing and singing. And as he's playing and singing, there's movies that are playing in the eaves, and one of them has Ernesto singing the song he's about, that Miguel is playing. And there's a moment where Ernesto comes in and harmonizes with Miguel, who's singing live, so to speak, and Ernesto is recorded, and it's this fantastic harmony. And then Miguel falls in the pool.
This music is my language.
And
That's what he says.
that's the song, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think that that's such a great effect, because he gets harmony, but it's harmony from this recorded thing from 50 years ago. I just love that scene. I think it's really cool.
I love the idea that this kid in secret taught himself guitar by watching videos of people playing guitar.
And you see him finger picking. Oh yeah, that's so cool at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having self-taught my guitar, it's hard. That's just really impressive. What is he, 10?
If
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Maybe.
Just figures it out.
Yeah, it's cool. Who wants to play a game?
Me.
Yeah, let's do it.
I made a
wanna play
game
a
this
game.
time.
Okay.
It's my turn.
It
You're
better-
going to need your buzzers.
Yes, finally these come into use. What? Thad?
I'm concerned for Thad, although I have confidence
Oh boy.
that you will be all right, Thad.
All right. Well, you got to put it in front of the mic. So. There you go.
Hit it, Fergie.
Oops. Where'd my list of questions go? All right. Here's what we're going to do. We are playing Who Said It?
Yes.
Coco edition.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say Coco every time for Miguel.
Host.
Okay,
I don't
so
know
I'm
any of
gonna-
their names.
So I'm going to...
That's okay.
You can describe the character.
Okay.
I'm going to read you... Some of these are hard.
Okay.
I'm going to read you a quote. And the first person
Look
to
at
buzz
that
in
is freaking out.
has to answer.
So bajiggity.
Got me.
Hold on.
And if you get it wrong, chance of steal.
Okay.
And then from there, then we have to buzz in again, if you think of it.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Being part of this family means you do as I say.
Abuela.
I'll give you that. It's abuelita.
Whatever. Is that the same thing?
It's a
Like in
it's
Spanish?
a diminutive. So
What does that mean?
cute grandma.
Abuelita
Abuelita. It's a
is
term of
cute
endearment.
grandma. But abuela is grandma.
Yeah.
Same different word.
Like grandma versus granny.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Speak of the Spanish.
Joss gets one.
I don't speak Spanish at all.
I have to sing. It's not just in me.
It is me.
It is.
And it's Miguel.
Okay. Who else?
Hector?
No.
Mommy
buzz.
Imelda.
Got a buzz.
Mommy Imelda.
No.
It's
Steal.
her. Oh, I know it.
Sorry, Joss.
Is that from Ernesto?
It is. It's a quote from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the videos that's playing.
Yeah.
He says that.
So is that 2, like 1 and 1?
Yeah.
We each get 1 for that? Okay.
That one I thought was hard because Miguel does say it.
Yeah.
But he's quoting
the movie.
Ernesto
Yeah.
in the movie. Never underestimate the power of music. Joselyn?
Is it Ernesto?
It is. So I didn't remember that.
I'm trying to. Is it part of a movie? No. Is it? It is?
Yeah. So it's really tricky because it's a quote it's a quote from him in a movie. He says it later, but it's also the theme of Coco.
Yeah.
Like it's like this whole.
I've never seen Thad yawn in my life. You just yawned.
Bro.
Like I heard it.
Bro is tired.
I heard it and I looked
It's been
up.
an interesting couple of days.
I literally was like, what is he doing over there?
It's almost baby time for Thad and his wife, and
Yeah.
it's
Nobody's sleeping.
they're not sleeping.
I need a siesta.
All right, here we go. Next.
Yeah.
I am the one who is willing to do what it takes to protect this family. Joselyn?
Abuela.
No.
Oh, I know
I
it.
think is it Miguel?
No, it's Mommy Imelda.
You got it. How many do you have?
I don't know.
Okay. So you have 3.
4 and I have
I think I have 4.
You do. You have 4. Thad has 1.
Okay.
No music. Jocelyn,
Abuela.
you got it.
No music.
No music.
It's my favorite.
So when she's like chasing him through the street.
She says it all the time at the beginning.
Yeah.
No music.
when
No
she's like
music.
dragging him by his ear back.
Yes, after she whips the guy
And
with
makes
the
him
sandal.
go get the shoe.
No, go get my shoe.
Yeah.
I want to be her. I love that. Like
I'm gonna get this next one. I feel
All right,
Next
all right, here we go.
question.
Here we go. The moment I met you, I knew I had to make you part of my show.
who do they say it to?
I'm not. No clues.
part of my show.
That will give it away.
Oh. Is it Frida?
Is it Ernesto?
It is.
Well, that's too easy.
To
Who does
Miguel.
he say it to? Really?
Yeah.
Mangoes. Wait, that's not what she says. Papayas. I was like, it's something. Okay, go.
Fire. Oh, we'll talk
So
about
2 to
that. We'll talk
4?
about that later.
Okay, 2 to 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
One cannot deny who one is meant to be. Mhm.
Is that Miguel?
No.
No. What part is it?
Is it the guy with the mustache? Like the old short guy?
That's a great.
The uncle?
The uncle, yeah.
I love him, but no.
Who is it?
The 10-gallon hat that's bigger
Or
than
wait,
his
what
torso.
part is it?
Do you pass?
No.
Okay.
What part is it? Do you know?
No clues. Yeah, I know.
Okay, say it again.
One cannot deny who one is meant to be.
Is it Hector?
No.
Mommy Imelda. Coco.
I don't know.
It's consistent with his character through the whole movie.
The dad?
The dad.
It's
No, the
not,
dad is
The
like totally
shoemaker?
milquetoast.
Yeah.
it's not. Is it Hector?
No, you said that already. It's Ernesto.
Didn't you say Ernesto?
No.
Who did you say?
I said
you say anybody?
The uncle.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't leave the family. They left me.
Family left me.
I checked this one because I didn't think this was right.
I didn't leave the family left me. I was
Hector.
Hector.
5-3? 4-3.
5. I don't know.
Sure.
4-3.
9-3. Done.
Dia de los Muertos is about family.
Oh, Abuela.
Good.
Oh, thank God. What do I have? 6?
Sure.
Sure.
5.
5. 5-3.
It's not a counting podcast.
Yeah, 5-3. Success doesn't come for free, Miguel. You have to be willing to do.
That's Ernesto.
You
right?
got it.
Every
Right.
correct answer I've had has been him.
That's it.
Because you're the bully.
That's
in the
all of
movie.
them.
I seized the day.
Give us one more.
You
The
have
moment.
to be.
I see
That's
the
it. That's all I
moment.
have.
You don't have
You
anything
have to be
else?
willing to do whatever it takes to
Then he kills the guy.
seize your moment.
He's mean. I
And
don't
then he
like Ernesto.
throws Ernesto
Into
or
the water.
throws Hector,
Hector,
into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a jerk face.
He does suck.
Awesome. All right, let's talk about estate planning.
Thanks for playing my game, guys.
You're welcome.
For a kids movie,
This-
it wrestles with some big
It's
estate
heavy.
topics.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talked a little bit about the elder law stuff.
Sure.
So let's dive into that because we haven't been able to yet.
Yeah.
Right.
This really was the first time we've seen that in a big way.
Sure. So most of our elder law clients are in nursing homes.
Yeah.
There is no nursing home.
No.
This is completely the family is taking care of her until the other family gets to see her.
So there's two themes in this movie.
Yep.
One we talked about during the game. It's never underestimate the power of music,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to come up in number 2, which is the importance of family.
Mhm.
And Coco as the kind of the focal point of the story, meaning it revolves around her as a character.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have a lot of lines. She doesn't play a big role, but everything ultimately becomes about her,
Mhm.
which is a wild metaphor for what it's like when your older parent needs more and more help,
Mhm.
right? We talk about there's a certain specific demographic of people that we work for a lot called the sandwich generation. And it's people with kids at home
Oh.
who are also taking care of their aging parents. They're sandwiched between
Mm-hmm.
2 generations, taking care of both. In this story, it's less that because Coco is great grandma, and we have Abuelita or Elena, and then we have Miguel's parents, whose names I don't know.
I don't either. Did they
Remember, I
even
just
say
said
it?
his dad is milk toast.
I think
Like he's
Phil.
Phil.
Pretty sure it's Phil.
Are you serious?
Helen.
Phil and Helen. We'll just call
we're
them
gonna
that.
go with that.
Phil and Helen. Yep.
And then Miguel, right? And so it's a much broader generational, excuse me, generational story. But they're taking care of great grandma
Mhm.
of Coco as a family,
Mhm.
and they're doing it together. But they're doing everything together. They are living together. They are working together. They all work in the same
Sweatshop.
shoe shop. Sweatshop.
Keep going.
Do
Nothing.
you have something to add?
No.
But the traditional aspect of that family, and I obviously I don't know because I don't live in Mexico and I don't have a lot of roots in that, a lot of connection to Mexican culture, but my understanding is that they tend to be much more traditional in
Mhm.
terms of family structures and how they care for each other within a family. And I thought that was a really cool way to show that in this movie through Coco as great grandma, who's basically an invalid. I mean, not that she's completely out of the picture, but she doesn't,
She just sits in the chair.
Yeah, she hardly ever moves. The most motion you see from her is at the end when
She smiles.
she smiles and then she reaches in this drawer, and it's all prompted because of the power of music. It brings her memory back, and she remembers Papa. And she's got this picture, and it's the torn off part of the picture that's on the ofrenda because she kept it in secret.
Mhm.
Even though Mama Imelda and Abuelita hate music and hate Hector,
Mhm.
she's still devoted to him in a way. And yeah, her memory coming back through the power of music is the kind of the climax of the show, really. I mean,
Sure.
there's a subplot with everything that happens in the land of the dead, but once they come back out of there and rescue Hector by having Coco remember him, the music is the fix.
Mhm.
It's so powerful in terms of tradition, in terms of family relationships, in terms of from a professional perspective, what music does for people. There are reels. I don't know if you guys ever see these on the internet, but they're like reels or TikToks of people in nursing homes. And there's one that I see every once in a while. It comes back in my feed, and it's this old gentleman, like he's probably in his 90s, clearly has dementia, has no idea who
Mhm.
anybody is. And they put him at a piano and he just plays. And it's absolutely incredible. He has no memory at all, but he can play the daylights out of that piano. And it's so cool how the music is the thing that sticks for him. And for Coco, that's what happens, right? She remembers the song that she used to sing with Hector, and that brings her memory back. It's just like, I kind of get goosebumps about it, because that's
It's
the
wild.
stuff that's just so cool about what we get to do, is we get to help take care of people in those moments.
Sure. Oh, good stuff. I have a close friend whose grandpa did that. So he couldn't remember anybody, didn't know anybody's name, but he could play piano by ear. So they would basically set up a speaker on the piano and put him at the piano and play music, and he would just start playing along songs he didn't know. He just could hear it and play it.
That's
And that's how he
insane.
spent the last year of his life. That's just what he did every day.
Wow.
I was at their house one time, and the song Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off came on. And he just basically started playing with that song
On the piano?
on the piano.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Now it's a great like family memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Does that happen in The Notebook too?
I haven't seen that movie.
What?
Speaking of estate planning movies,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I
You've
know.
never seen The Notebook?
No.
Jeez.
Well, we'll just throw that on the spreadsheet
That's
then.
fine. I think it actually already is.
Is it? Yeah. That
She plays when they're at the nursing home together.
does she?
I think so, because he comes in, because he lives there with her. Remember?
Yeah, but he doesn't have any memory problems.
No, but like she's playing the piano. I
No,
think
they're dancing.
no, because then he asked the nurse like, "How is she today?"
Okay.
I think
I haven't seen it in a really long time.
we should watch that. That's a good
Yeah.
movie.
We'll make sure we get that added for maybe this fall.
One of the unique, I think the pivot points in this movie is he has this realization that like my dad is the most famous musician of all time. Like this is my legacy. This is my destiny. I want to meet this guy. He's the guy who can save me, who can bring me back. And then it switches to somebody who he had never heard of before, had never met, just was this nobody.
Rando, yeah.
But then when he found out the real story and found out the guy he thought was his, familiar legacy, right? Turns out it's complete fraud. Like part of our meetings is like telling your family the story,
Oh yeah.
the stuff you want to pass down.
Yeah.
And he had this complete like false notion of who was the person.
Mhm.
And when he learned who the real person was, you talked about this earlier, the
Mm-hmm.
fact that he was so proud to be
Mm-hmm.
his great
to
grandson.
be his family.
Yeah. That part stuck out to me.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like this disappointment, like, oh, I'm not related to this like celebrity.
Yeah.
It's the power of story and legacy, and it's not a subplot, but it's one of the smaller themes, particularly in the Land of the Dead portion of the movie, where they're, if you are forgotten by the living,
Sure.
you have your final death, right?
Mhm.
And nobody knows what happens to you after your final death. But the connection of family really speaks to how we talk about estate planning more broadly, right? And Thad, you talk about this with clients in your vision meeting all the time. What is estate planning? Well, it's taking its control while you're alive and well. And I have some thoughts about that with this movie. It's about taking care of yourself and your loved ones when you become incapacitated or disabled. And it's about giving what you have to the right people the right way at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
So who are the right people?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the exploration of family and who is your family speaks into that a lot in movies like this. Talk about control, Thad. Or Joselyn, even you've seen this movie more than Thad has.
Mm-hmm.
If I ask you who's in control or who wants to be in control in this movie, what would you say?
Abuela.
Yeah, and
Would. Miguel.
Mama Imelda.
Oh,
They
yes.
are terrified of her because she goes to bless Miguel and says, "You can't play music." And he says, "I want a blessing from Uncle Julio."
Oh, yeah.
And he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Nope." He crouches down.
Yes.
And then the
Yeah.
twin uncles, and they hide behind each other.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
right? They are absolutely
Mhm.
terrified of Mama
Mhm.
Imelda.
Yeah.
And why? they're in control. And I think there's a stereotype there. My understanding is that the powerful matriarch is a stereotype within Mexican families, but like they want to be in control, and she's in control even after she died. Like there's still, Mommy Imelda is the reason Abuelita still hates music. Like what a fascinating,
right?
Almost backwards. Mommy Imelda is dead, and she's still controlling the family's behavior in life.
Yeah, that's true.
I said to Amber, this is a backwards estate planning movie. It really is, because the dead people are controlling what the living people are doing, as opposed to taking control yourself while you're alive.
Right.
So that was kind of my thoughts about that. It just struck me as backwards estate planning.
Yeah.
Cool. So I have a ranking system where we rate every single movie on a scale of 0 to 10, giving 3 points for laugh, 3 points for cry, 3 points for think, with a bonus point if we would watch the film again. Jocelyn, as somebody who's watched this film lots of times, how about you lead us off?
I'm going to do a 3 for cry, because there are multiple times in the movie when I cried.
Sure.
A 3 for laugh, because it is like my femur part, and there are funny parts.
There's lots of funny parts.
Yeah. And I will give it a 3 for think, because there are things that I didn't catch at first.
Okay.
Like Ethan said, like I didn't catch it the first few times I watched it.
Sure.
And I would watch it again. So it's a 10 for me.
Nice.
I love this movie.
That's awesome.
Like I watched it by myself. Like I'll watch it by myself. Cash doesn't even have to be home.
Yeah.
Because I just love it.
Okay. I like your ranking system in certain ways, and I find it frustrating in certain ways. And this is and I'm going to tell you why. Because this is a moment where I completely get giving this movie a 10. You gave Lion King an 8. And I think we had a discussion in the Lion King episode of this podcast where we talked about how that movie is the greatest animated movie of all time.
Come.
And you just gave Coco a better rating than Lion King.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not a bad thing.
Like,
it's a commentary on the rating system, right? Because there's, you said earlier, Cash is really into this movie right now. And you watch it all the time. So it develops a comfort. And I think that's part of that rating system that works.
Sure.
I think it's disingenuous only from the perspective of it's not actually rating these movies as movies.
Okay.
Right? I mean, I said Forrest Gump, I wouldn't particularly care to watch again, but I still said it's one of the best movies ever made.
Right.
Sure.
So your rating system sucks is really what he's saying.
No, it just targets something specific.
Sure. Yeah.
Dad, rank it for us.
Yeah. It doesn't move the needle a whole lot on any of these for me. So laugh, I chuckled a couple of times, but I wouldn't say this was a overly funny movie to me. Think I was more mad about the theology of the movie than anything else. So,
okay, rate the movie.
Jocelyn doesn't want to talk about theology.
Oh my god.
Cry
again 1. So I mean this movie's
heartless.
This movie is maybe like a 3 or 4 for me.
So that's just not an animated movie guy. You can't equivocate.
I have to take a hard stance. Okay. I'll pull a 3 on this one then.
Okay. It's getting a 7 for me.
All right.
I would watch it again. And I'm going to give it a 2 in all the other categories.
Okay.
2 think, 2 laugh, 2 cry.
Sure.
What didn't you like about the movie, Thad?
Guys, this is fun.
I don't get it.
What movie do you like?
Well, explain
Why are you even on this podcast?
Go home. You don't even go here.
Oh,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for tuning in to 82 Toothpicks. This episode featured your hosts, Ethan, Jocelyn, and Thad breaking down the movie. Want more? Check out Ethan's book, It's Not Too Late, for insights on securing your own legacy. Visit us at heisingalaw.com for all things 82 Toothpicks, including past episodes and more. If you enjoyed the show, follow us wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. You know the drill. And remember, every movie is an estate planning movie.